Hey guys, what's up? Joe here for another one, I guess. I mean to get started on this video here for a little bit. A little late, but I did a little research here. I looked through my stuff info on the Allis Chalmers tractor there. So, according to the internet, a few other places, belts I need are 1/2 inch by 52. Got them at Tractor Supply for those high-low range drive belts there, whatever you want to call them. Where you at, bud? Where's that dog? There he is. Come here. What are you doing? Get out here. He wants to play ball. Anyway. So I guess we'll get this thing in the garage here and try to figure out how to tear into that. Amongst doing some other things around here, I guess. So this will probably be a broke up video a little bit. But that's the joy of editing. You can make things look like it's happening at the same time. So I'm gonna get started on this. Things a bitch to push in the grass and stuff, so I'll figure something out. What's up, guys? It's actually a couple evenings later here. Everything kind of went off the rails after I got this guy in the garage the other day there. So still gotta get started on that. Alright, so like I said in the beginning of this video, I did pick up some belts this weekend that the internet says this takes for these two belts, and I measured pretty close to that, so hopefully it's right. I gotta figure out this whole situation, how this works. I'm kind of winging it, I think, because I can't find nothing in depth online. And the manual or nothing really doesn't seem to help either, at least not for my brain. I think I'm gonna get this back cover all the way off here because it's in my way of where I need to look at things here. So then we'll go ahead and take this off here and start investigating this here. Alright, what's up, guys? Actually, next evening again. As you can see, I got this all opened up, wheel out of my way and stuff. And I got a little sidetracked with this guy last night, and just tired after working 10 hours, so I didn't get much done after the last clip there. But I did look this over, and this bolt here, bolt down there, don't know if I had to take them all out or not, probably. But it's also got a bolt up here and one down here. So I guess if we take that off, they'll come out, or this will come off. But I was going to take this off here, but then I got to readjust everything. I was looking at it, because I could probably do that. But like I said, I got to readjust it. But I think, you know, take all the bolts out. Not in that order, but I think I can just take this rod off here, take this pin out, cotter pin, key, whatever you want to call it. It's got this rod and this guide on it for the belt. I think if I just take that out, and then take all them bolts out I need to take out, I think that whole guard part might come off, or guard or shield, whatever they call them. I forget what the thing I looked at said. I just call them guards, but I don't know if that's supposed to be bent up like that. Maybe, I don't know. So yeah, I don't know if this, if this will have to come off or not. It might. I don't know if it just makes more sense to do that or not. Maybe not. Though, I don't know. So, I'll go ahead and get this pin off here. See what happens with that. And get to loosen it up, I believe. Hopefully this ain't like spring steel or something. Guess I'll find out. Shouldn't be. Alright, I'll set you up here while I do this. Oh, and this guy wants to play, so I'll be taking breaks probably. Pin out of here. That's out of there. See what happens here. Did take pictures, so I know how this goes. Okay. This big bolt out down here. I might have to take this pulley off. Yeah, still gotta get that big bolt. Should have grabbed the size. That it? Oh, no way, that's it. But that's all. But that ain't holding much else. Might be easier than anticipated. Look at that. Just like that. Didn't even have to fast motion or time lapse, whatever you want to call it. I hope this fixes it. It definitely wore out, close in size. So, I'm going to take a moment here and then we'll get back into reassembling this. Alright, so I got this one belt in place, kinda. Had to do that and then start putting this stuff back on. I just got to tighten it up. It's on there loosely. Had to get that on there before. Well, yeah, so I could put this back on. And then put that belt on. And hopefully get it back together right. I think that's right. I can always refer back to pictures and video. But kind of got pulled away to another side project thing for the girlfriend. So don't know how much we'll get done this weekend as far as things I gotta do. So yeah, get this on here, put all that back on. I think I'll tighten this up first, all this stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna get to doing that, I guess. What you doing, Bye Bear? Bye Bear, what you doing, bud? I know you want to play. Yeah, I can always adjust this up maybe later if I need to. Hopefully, I don't know. I still feel like something should keep this from falling off the pulley, other than the pulley itself, because these belts got to share this pulley, idler or whatever you want to call it. Alright, so get this bigger pulley back on here. Alright. Work down to the ogre torques there. I can go ahead and put this back on here. Holy shit. Yeah, there's that. I don't know. Belt system don't make sense to me really. Yeah, I gotta figure out how the hell this goes, because it's starting to get frustrating. Because the way I figure, even when I get this all back together, one or the other, mostly likely this one in here, is going to want to slip off as soon as you disengage that range. Whether that's high or low range, I forget, but because it uses the same deal. I don't get it. So I'll probably have to research that a little bit. Probably where I'm gonna stop, just because now I gotta go find this dog. And there. Oh, he's out there. Hard to see a black dog at night. There he is. You being a good boy? Come here, bear. Bear. Come here, buddy. Say hi. Alright, so yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it here. Try to do a little research or fiddle around with it off camera before I go putting together too much. So, alright, I'll come back then when I'm ready. Okay, so here's what I'm trying to figure out, guys. See the, for sure this is a low range belt. It's on here. it could almost stay on here at all times at the moment. But how is the other one supposed to jump up on that pulley? And I guess this one come off vice versa. What makes that do that? Because you can't just do this and then, see, I'm trying to do this all one-handed here. I'll push the clutch with my foot. See what it does down there? That's not even all the way in. It doesn't just jump up on there. I'm not understanding this, which I don't expect it to just jump up on there, but just so you guys understand the issue I'm trying to figure out here. So yeah, if anybody can give me any more in-depth, simple explanation to this, because this is rather complicated, I appreciate it. Alright, it's been a few days. Just hadn't had time to mess with this, but I had plenty of time to think about it and sit here and drink over it a little bit and do a little research on my Facebook pages. I don't know why I didn't think of this before, but I noticed somebody showed a picture of this system here. And I don't know, I'll probably eventually figure it out, but on the back side here you can see this is the hole this goes through. I think it's either slotted or there's two holes there. So I'm going to take this loose, slide it down, so that when you push the clutch, I'm hoping it goes down far enough to where this belt can slide over it when I shift it into high range. So if that don't work, I'll look into some other adjustments here. But that's kind of looking to be the culprit. But it don't hurt to put on new belts. Well, it probably didn't help that it had them old wore out belts, but so that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, if you're following along this far and you like what you're seeing, go ahead and subscribe. All that good stuff. So help the channel out, get you some better content. Well, I don't think I took it all the way down. I'm going to leave some adjustment there in case it ain't right. I'm going to put this front guard back on here. See if that holds this belt up more. If not, I'll adjust this more. I think a lot of it's just an adjustment. Also, I had to retap the one hole that holds this shield on. Also had to drill it out there because the hole stripped out. So I had to take it up from 5/16 to a 3/8 bolt. Alright, so one more down. Let's try here, put this back on and I'll come back to you. Alright guys, back here fiddling with this thing for a little while here now. And see what I messed with here off camera, because I didn't know, I don't know what I'm looking for doing in here. So I just started messing with things that look like they could be adjusted. There's a set screw in this shaft that goes through this part into the shaft. That's the shaft that the idler rides on there. There's a set screw in that. I tried taking that out or loosening it and try to rotate this on that shaft separately, but I couldn't get it to budge. So I put that back together. Added a nut and washer here. That's pointless, apparently. I thought I could make up for some movement there. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, so like I said, I thought I could make up for some movement there. So put that back together, pretty much adjusted on most anything here that's adjustable. I think all this does is just tighten the belt, not sure. This is all the way adjusted down, I believe. This is back on. I had to put a nut on this bolt up here because that hole was threaded and was starting to strip too. So, alright, so what I eventually did, it seems like it works. Shoot, how am I going to show you here? I ain't got a tripod. Hold on, let me set you up here. Alright, so it's kind of a weird angle. What I did, you see this part here? These were down more, like straight. I took and bent both of them up so that when the pulley is not against them, they stay up far enough that I can move it back and forth. And it seems to work. So, I mean, if it works fine that way, I'm going with that. I'm not saying that's the right way to do it. That's just how I'm doing it. So, that's what we're doing. So I'm going to go ahead and start putting everything back together on this. Cover cosmetic stuff, put the tire back on. I ain't got to film that. I'll put it back together and we'll test her out. Alright, I got this all back together and everything. So, it's actually a couple days later. It got late and I wanted to film this little test during the day. So, and just some other things got in the way. So, we're going to get ready to take her first spin here. See how she works. Everything seems to clear all right down there in the work I did. So yeah, let's just get to it. See what she'll do. and third. Oh yeah, we're moving now. It works. Well, that's test drive enough for me. Seems to work. One question. What good is a GoPro deal if it don't want to stick to the surface? Hello. So yeah, that's where we're at with this. This thing's pretty much ready to go, minus a headlight bulb or something like that. I may modify this because I don't like how close that is. I don't know what I'll do there yet. I kind of got a grandiose idea of how to make this like automatic or something, because working that lever and everything is kind of pain in the ass. Kind of thinking some kind of mount somewhere here. There was like maybe the smallest winch I can find to make this, you know, operable by a switch or something. But right now, that's just spitballing. We'll take a little bit of money spending and materials, some fabric cobbling. But I'm never done with projects, it seems, so I always have good at some better ideas. But I'm just glad this thing's up and going again. It's been running a lot better too since I cleaned up that carburetor. So anyway, you know, if you like what I'm doing, like, subscribe, share, tell your friends. Again, I'm not just doing tractor stuff, but I filmed this one because it seems to be a hit on the channel for some reason. For some reason, the very first video I did on this thing blew up. I don't know why. Maybe it's because there's not a lot of people doing tractor stuff. And no, I'm not going to do every kind of riding mower. I think these old school garden tractors and stuff like that, I think they're cool, because that's when they built stuff good. So that's what we'll do. We'll just leave it at this. I don't know what's next. Might be hopping back on that thing over there. Might tear into this thing a little bit more. Not really sure. Still at a standstill there. I definitely know I gotta clean up the shop because it's a freaking war zone in here. It does not look professional whatsoever. Not that I'm a professional, but I gotta take some time and clean this up. So when y'all not seeing videos, I'm probably doing this or something else, because that's just life. So, all right, well, I'm gonna leave her at that. And see y'all on the next one.